tired of spending your hard-earned money on store-bought treats that are both expensive and unhealthy, treats that the second you open the bag, they dry out and leave your dog unmotivated and unimpressed? If so, you will love today's video. If you are like me, you want dog treats that complement your dog's diet in a synergistic balance of optimal nutrition tailored to the specific needs of your large dog. A lofty, impossible standard for most commercial dog treats. Today, we kick off the first in a series I will be doing on making healthy homemade dog treats. The new recipe I will be sharing with you today is a perfect summertime treat for your dog. One that you can either add to their meal or feed as a tiny cool down snack. These homemade dog treats are super easy to make, taking less than 10 minutes from start to finish. And as a bonus, this is a no-bake recipe that is both gluten-free and preservative-free. If you are a returning subscriber to Big Dog Mom, welcome back. I'm absolutely thrilled you are here again. If you are new here, my name is Stephanie, aka Big Dog Mom. And on my channel, I provide information and resources to help you and your big dog live your best life together. For your reference, I have linked in the description below a more comprehensive blog post on homemade dog treats and the details of this specific recipe. So definitely check that out at the conclusion of this tutorial. And if you want a convenient one-page PDF of the recipe, there's a link in the blog post and in the description below. I'm going to try with each of the homemade dog treat recipes I create in this series to design a recipe card for your doggy cookbook, something that you can keep and save. There are just 6 ingredients in my homemade dog treat recipe, all of which are inexpensive and readily available for most families. As I give you the steps to make these DIY dog treats, I'll provide a little more detail as to why I've chosen these specific ingredients. Okay, the first step is to add 2 cups of raw goat milk into a medium-sized bowl. Some of you may be saying, ew, gross, raw milk. Actually, it's the exact opposite. Raw goat milk is packed with nutrients. With a chemical composition similar to that of breast milk, raw goat milk provides a range of health benefits for dogs. First and foremost, it's a terrific source of probiotics, prebiotics, and important digestive enzymes. Because raw goat milk is not pasteurized, the naturally occurring good bacteria thrive, contributing to improved digestion and immune system benefits. And nutritionally, raw goat milk is full of vitamins and minerals your dog needs. Among these are vitamin A, calcium, phosphorus, iron, and vitamin C. And lastly, raw goat milk is a wonderful source of protein and fatty acids. While it is a fantastic addition to the diet of most dogs, raw goat milk may not be a great option for all dogs. For example, while raw goat milk contains significantly less lactose than cow's milk does, for dogs who don't produce enough lactase to break down the lactose, any milk in the diet can potentially cause digestive upset. So if your dog is lactose intolerant, you may want to omit the raw goat's milk from this recipe, which is fine. Just watch out for diarrhea, gas, bloating, abdominal pain, or vomiting as a sign your dog may be lactose intolerant. Since your raw goat milk has been in the refrigerator, you will want to warm it slightly to a little higher than room temperature, at least 75 degrees. This is the temperature at which coconut oil, our next ingredient, turns from a solid to a liquid, which is what you want. And that temperature is 75 degrees. I do this by placing my raw goat milk in a bowl of hot water. You just want to do this gently so as to not kill or denature any of the probiotics. Again, the good bacteria we are wanting to cultivate. So next you will add 1/4 cup of coconut oil and stir until it's blended. Coconut oil is an oil extracted from coconuts, and it is high in saturated fat and medium chain triglycerides. These fats serve to increase energy levels, improve skin and coat, improve digestion, and reduce allergic reactions in dogs. These concentrated fatty acids are also helpful in cognitive function, potentially slowing cognitive dysfunction as a dog ages. There are many ways to feed coconut oil to your dog. Adding them to a healthy dog treat recipe made at home is just one of them. You may have seen in previous videos where I put a scoop of coconut oil in Junior and Sully's food. I also sometimes use it for hiding Junior's medications. And if your dog suffers from a dull or dry skin and coat, you can apply coconut oil topically as well. Keep in mind that you only want to use organic, virgin, cold-pressed coconut oil. So for dogs with pancreatitis, you may want to omit the coconut oil due to the high fat content. Other than that, most large dogs can benefit greatly from a small amount of coconut oil each day. Okay, next you will stir in 1/4 cup of organic plain Greek yogurt. Provided your dog is not lactose intolerant, plain Greek yogurt is included in this dog treat recipe as a source of probiotics and protein. The brand I use, this brand, Stonyfield Organic, contains 6 live active cultures. These are probiotics that aid in digestion and keep the helpful bacteria in the gut balanced. It's important that you don't just grab any old yogurt in your fridge. You want to make sure you're using plain Greek yogurt. With its specific straining process during manufacturing, Greek yogurt is a great source of concentrated protein and calcium without all of the processed sugars, sweeteners, and flavor additives. So now you're going to want to pour the mixture into a blender. I use a Vitamix blender, which I absolutely love and use every day, but any blender will work. You can even use a hand blender if that's all you have available. Now you're going to add your 1/2 cup of blueberries and 1/2 cup of chopped strawberries. You can also use 1/2 cup of watermelon and a single banana if you want. I would say just use what your dog likes the best. My boys love strawberries and blueberries. So much so, I often use them as treats for obedience training. Nutritionally, both of these berries are low calorie and packed with vitamin C, fiber, and important phytochemicals and antioxidants, which help to fight free radicals responsible for cellular and molecular damage in dogs. And as far as antioxidants go, some studies have revealed that adding them to a dog's diet reduces the effects of cognitive degeneration, important for those of us with senior dogs. Okay, now you will blend this fruity mixture for a few seconds. I'd say between 3 and 8 seconds is all you really need. You just want the coconut oil blended in well and the berries chopped up. So once blended, you will pour the mixture into a medium-sized bowl and add your 2 tablespoons of organic chia seeds. Chia seeds are a terrific source of omega-3 fatty acids, so I try to include them in my Mastiff's diet. So not only do chia seeds provide 3 times the amount of omega-3 fatty acids as salmon, they are also an excellent source of phosphorus, potassium, copper, iron, zinc, and they are non-allergic. I thought this was interesting. According to Dogs Naturally magazine, each seed is potent enough to prevent infections with 19 to 23% protein, which is gluten-free, 34% oil, and 25% fiber. Chia seeds offer an excellent source of B vitamins, and they are loaded with important omega-3, 6, and 9 fatty acids and antioxidants. Put simply, chia seeds are a powerhouse of nutrients housed in a tiny package. You're going to want to let those chia seeds rest in the liquid for about 5 minutes or so to rehydrate. Okay, and the last step is to spoon the mixture into food-safe, freezer-safe silicone molds and place them in the freezer. So you can see these. So as you can see, I place my mold trays on a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper to keep them stable and prevent too much spillage. Once frozen, you pop out the dog treats and store them in the freezer in a container or in a Ziploc bag. Feed 1 to 2 of these homemade dog treats per day for a happy, healthy dog. One thing to keep in mind is that unlike M&Ms, these frozen dog treats will melt in your hand, so I don't recommend setting them out in the heat or at room temperature before feeding. Oh, and if you are feeding a larger giant breed dog, make sure to have a drool cloth ready to go, as these tasty treats will definitely produce some drool. I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments below. When you make these treats, how did your dog like them? Okay, time for the question of the day. What are your big dog's favorite dog treats? These can be commercial or homemade dog treats, or even single items such as fruits or veggies. What foods motivate your dog the most? Share in the comments below, because what I'd like to do is try to incorporate some of these foods and ideas in my next recipe. If you like this video, I appreciate you letting me know by hitting the like button. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for notifications so you never miss any late-breaking big dog news. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in our next video. Bye for now.